guys, it's Victoria again. Let's jump into your reading. It's important for you guys to know that you're receiving your spiritual inheritance. So if you haven't claimed your spiritual inheritance, claim it. Like, I claim my spiritual inheritance. Some of you guys need to probably say it, write it, believe it. You know, maybe this is something that you're struggling with, right? Branching out into new things. Seeing strength in some type of adversity here. Recognizing strength. Maybe you're not recognizing some type of strength in a situation of adversity. But claim it. You guys need to claim your spiritual inheritance, because there's a lot of energy around this. Like, every time I do a reading for you guys, because there's not very many people that watch my videos in the time that I'm posting. Your guys' energy for the small few collective that do come on here, it's always really intense to read for you guys. Page of Pentacles. You guys got this in a prior reading. Page of Earth. Scholarly, dependable, patient, successful. Good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging. And I have no idea why my video froze. That's never happened to me. It froze at 1:33. That might be significant. 133, angel number. I'm gonna have to look that up, or you guys look it up and let me know what it is. This is an inheritance. This is the beginning of an inheritance. This is like you claiming the inheritance. Okay. I'm hearing a fly. Actually, that was a wasp, I think. Oh, it's just a squirrel out there. You guys need to claim it. Claim it today, right now. I claim my spiritual inheritance, because this is leading you to a path of success here. And you guys might be a little nervous. Like, this is a little, the way she's posed, her face, there's something, maybe just a little bit of apprehension, right? Yeah, there could be just a little bit of apprehension here, but angels, ancestors of the collective watching this. Oh, there's a random card. Cougar, leadership. This is not even part of this deck. This is not part of this deck. But we have a cougar, leadership. You have come into your own power. Now is the time to take the lead of a situation and be strong. Strength. Recognize the strength of a situation right now. Maybe against a person. Wait, let me turn the AC off. Hold on. Okay, sorry. It's like loud as fuck. Okay, back to this. Leadership. So it says, be clear with your purpose and define where you are heading. So be clear in what it is that you want. Is there clarity to, maybe there's something here about the way that you're asking certain questions, or the way you're phrasing certain things, or thinking things in your mind. It's like you have to come into your own power. Some of you might have a fear of success, a fear of power. Maybe that's something that you're having to work through, right? You could be taking all the steps, but maybe there's something here that's holding you back from actually like really pushing yourself into that space, or coming into that space, that headspace. I don't know. There is some type of block, mental block here when it comes to success. Maybe just like taking control, or not control, that's the wrong word. God forgive me, I don't want to use that word in this situation. It just feels like you're taking more of a firm stance. You're taking more of a unapologetic approach. Stepping into a leadership role. So some of you could be seeing some type of I'm seeing crescendo. So something is elevating, moving up. But let's see, what else? Play spirit and angels, ancestors of the collective for their highest good and their highest light. What do they need to know for the collective watching this video? What do they need to know about their spiritual inheritance? What do they need to know? This is what it comes down to. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, this is something that will, you actually, like, there's something here that you could actually leave a line of success to. Or you, like, look at it's going to affect different generations here. So this is something that could really help your family right now. Maybe you're someone who helps your family, or the people around you. It says a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. So this inheritance that you're stepping into, what you're gonna see is 10 of Pentacles. This is how your life is shaping up. Like, this is how you're really moving right now. And then maybe that's why I'm seeing crescendo, is because you're making the steps, you're doing everything that you can to get to this 10 of Pentacles type of situation, type of energy, which is something that is destined for you, something that is, like I said, like, you're needing to claim this, claim your power, reclaim your power, claim your spiritual inheritance. I think there's also something here where it's like you have very strong ancestors coming through of, not so much, I don't want to say that they're like directing you, but they're watching over you and the decisions that you make. I don't think there's like a heavy influence, because I think you're very intuitive to pick up on, like your own cues, your own, discernment. Yeah, discernment. I was trying to think of the word. You guys are picking up on your own, you're listening to your intuition, basically. And your ancestors here, I don't know if you guys have a specific ancestor that you talk to, or a specific, or maybe there's just something here about your lineage being very strong, or there's something of, if we're talking about spiritual inheritance, maybe there's some type of like spiritual gift that has been long-standing in your generational line here, right? Like there's something here, I'm hearing like embedded. I don't know why I'm saying DNA. Anyway, yeah, there's something here that could definitely have been passed on to you. Advice, Holy Spirit. The Knight of Cups, Knight of Water, emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative, falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. So you might be getting invited to a wedding. Maybe this is, I know that in a past reading, someone here was definitely engaged. So there could be some like wedding planning going on, that type of thing. Maybe it's leading up to this happy family life, right? Like there's something here where you're building a family, building a home. Maybe you guys already have kids, or if you do have kids in the future, this is going to be something that's very stable, secure, balanced between the two of you. And for some of you, this could be a person coming towards you, like a romantic offer being extended towards you. Maybe there's a person, maybe you guys have been praying, or you guys have been, you know, wanting a partnership, wanting a relationship, and this is kind of going to be coming through. I'm hearing you guys might speak your own language with each other. Okay, this is very specific. I don't know why, but I'm getting like you guys might have some type of like communication with each other that's very unique. Or maybe this is someone that you have now, like a partner that you have now, where you guys have a very unique way of talking with each other. You guys have like a lot of inside jokes, or there's just something here where, I don't know, sometimes couples will talk in like a baby voice, or maybe sometimes you guys slip into a pouty baby voice. I don't know. Take it if it resonates. If it don't resonate, just leave it, because I don't know what that is. But some of you might actually just be getting invited to go to an event. Maybe you're going to be a +1, or you're going to have to ask for a +1 for a social event coming up. Falling in love, you could be falling in love maybe with a person. Maybe you're gonna fall, if you're with someone already, this could be talking about your romantic bond strengthening, your guys' relationship strengthening, your communication strengthening, like an overall emotional strength, like you guys reaching like another step, right? Like there's something here where you guys kind of move, you guys kind of get connected in a more intimate sense. Maybe for some of you guys are actually gonna start being physically intimate. I don't know. Be safe. But some of you guys falling in love could be falling in love with what you're doing, falling in love with your life, falling in love with yourself. Whatever this offer that's being extended, right? Because we have the Page and the Knight. So this inheritance you're actually taking, maybe this could be like you accepting that spiritual inheritance, and there is some type of new flood of emotion or understanding here. A new way of looking at things. I want to get a little bit more before I end this reading. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides of the collective watching this video. What else do they need to know? Holy Spirit, what else do they need to know for their highest good and their highest light? Whoa, that's too many. This is standing out. Storyteller. You guys might be a very good storyteller. I was just telling my friend, they have very intense dreams, and always in our group chat, oh sorry, there's a lizard. Always in our group chat, you know, we'll share dreams and everything like that. Their dreams are so, like, one of their spiritual gifts is definitely their dreams, because there has definitely been stuff that have happened, like they dream and then it happened. We were just talking yesterday, no, actually this morning, sorry, my concept, I'm so tired, my concept of time. Anyway, they're talking this morning about the dream that they had, and basically, well, I'm not gonna get into the whole dream because it's actually kind of long, but basically my friend has really descriptive, like, just like the dream, I'm like enraptured, you know, I'm like captivated by their storytelling. And they were talking about like possibly like doing a blog or writing some type of thing or doing whatever, right? Like doing a website or something like that. And I told them, I was like, you should definitely write your dreams down, because they're just so, people could probably, like, there could be help out of them, because I really truly believe that their spirit team connects with them through their dreams. Like, especially like sometimes they'll even have dreams like for me, and it's been accurate, like it's been on point. So you could have something here where you have very what's it called, like premonition, like dreams where you dream something and something happened, or you dream something with heavy symbolism and it correlates to something happening the next day or the next week or the next month. Like something, there's like a correlation here with your dreams and with actual events that happen, actual things that occur. And you're a very good storyteller. Like someone here is a very good storyteller. And when I think of that, it's like you're able to weave the picture very well for people to interpret the message clearly, and for them to be able to see, you know, what actually is coming through, especially if you, I'm just seeing like heavy symbolism. So someone here can have like really strong ability to decipher symbolism, or there's just like a lot of, you're able to you're like very discerning here. It says ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. Literally. You could be someone who wears a lot of vibrant colors. You could be someone that wears like hats, just like a lot of bright pieces. Maybe you mix fabrics. Maybe you have your own unique style here. You could even be a songwriter. You see the notes in the back? Yeah, I mean, if you're watching this while I'm posting, this is during the entire Kendrick Lamar and Drake situation, and you cannot deny, first of all, those allegations need to be looked into for sure. I've been saying that. You can't really beat Kendrick Lamar's lyricism. Like, he's very talented lyricist. I think there's something here related to that. You guys being able, like, putting a pen to a paper. There's something here where you're able to weave a story. You're able to weave a picture. You're able to create, like, it really is magical. Like, there's something here. Yeah, I'm hearing just like magic from Ariana Grande. On Ariana Grande, what did she say? Just like magic. Put a finger to my thumb and then I snap it. Yeah, it's like you're just able to, if you envision it in your head, there's something here where you're able to manifest it in the physical. And the way that you express things, like, people can hear, like, they can connect with you through these stories, like your ability with being able to break things down, being able to really connect with people on a, maybe even a nostalgic level. Okay, you got Midas and Miser. It says entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, delight in sharing life's riches. And I was getting gold a couple readings ago, like with the gold apple, having the Midas touch. I'm telling you guys, for the few, like, there really is not that many people that watch these videos. So if you are watching these videos and you're saying your energy, I'm telling you, there's something about you that is, I don't want to say lucky, because luck sounds like it's like chance. No, like, you are blessed. Like, the universe is blessing you right now. And I think that this is like a season of you really try, like, I don't know if this is something you haven't experienced before, like blessing after blessing. Maybe you always had the fear of, you know, the other shoe dropping or something like that mentality, right? That could be a blockade here, where it's like, everything's really good right now, like, what's gonna happen? You know, that type of energy. But I think in the energy you are right now with the goal, like, you having these like creative ideas, anything that you write, that you do create, there's something here where it's like, there is magic in that. You have an ability to shift something, like a movement of something. I mean, look at the way that, I'm using this as an example, right? With the Kendrick Lamar situation and Drake situation, like the raps going on right now. You could hear, and not even just that, if you listen to any musical artist, there is a difference. And if you know, you know, okay? You can tell when an artist is truly putting their soul into something. Like, you can feel that in the song, right? And there's a difference when you hear an artist and you know that it's like very laid back, you know, they're getting a paycheck, right? Like, sometimes you can tell the difference. That's how it is. Like, that for me, like, you could tell the difference. You really can. If there's a musical piece that is, or even like art, something that hits your spirit, you have that ability. You have that gift to do that. And I know you know what I'm talking about, because people are talented. There is a lot of talented people, but there's something unique about you, something about the way that you can actually like really get into people's like mind and heart and communicate with them on a spiritual level, like on a soul level, right? And I think that you have the ability to express it in a way that people can understand from an art perspective, right? Like, there's something here, the way that you create. So claim it, claim your spiritual inheritance, claim your spiritual gifts here, okay? And delight in it. It says delight in sharing life's riches. So you're someone who shares this. You know, you're not someone who's greedy. You don't just, you know, have things for yourself. This is something that is the gifts that you have. Like I said, you're able to spread it outward, okay? And then you got the priest, which is facilitate spiritual commitment, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. Your spiritual gifts are so strong. I'm telling you guys, like, it's a lot. I don't read for that many people on this channel. Like, there's not many people that come to these videos, but I'm telling you, like, this is heavy. Like, you guys are someone here could literally be like a direct channel for like mediumship. Sorry, I was trying to mediumship here, like a direct channel in communication. So maybe some of you could literally be readers. You could be a fellow tarot reader on here. If so, hi, what's up? Let's do a collab. Because I feel like you guys are extremely on point with your predictions, with your your abilities, whatever it is, like clairaudient, clairvoyant, like there's whatever it is. It's, you guys have strengthened it, right? And I've said before, like, your intuition is a muscle. You've been working it out. You've been working it out, okay? Final message here for the collective. Final message. Final message, Holy Spirit. Stop. Child divine. You guys have a childlike innocence. There's a childlike spirit. I'm hearing, there's a song by Aurora, Through the Eyes of a Child. Something in the lyrics. I can't remember the lyrics. Oh my God. She says something like, I'd rather live my life with a childlike soul. It's like you're able to see things, maybe even through a different lens. Some of you could literally have glasses, but it's like the ability to see things through a different lens. Seeing things, and not like rose-colored glasses, right? You're not looking at things from a delusional standpoint. This is more of like seeing the truth for what it is, because we do live, right? We live in a world of illusion, and there can be a lot of things. I mean, even me talking to you in this video, right? Like, I trust you guys to always use your own discernment, never take things at face value, right? Like, if there's multiple people watching this, there could be messages for different people, and you're gonna know what message is for you. You're gonna know, you know, what resonates for you in your own life. I do feel like follow that guide in you, that voice in you. What was that song, Christina Aguilera? Trust the voice within. You gotta trust it, because it is leading you to a path of true happiness and success here. And I know that probably sounds like, you know, when you hear people say, for me personally, like sometimes like when I hear people say, it's like, oh yeah, there's gonna be success, da, da, da. And it's like, okay, but where is it, you know? That's a hawk. Some of you guys are very protected by Archangel Michael. I always think of Archangel Michael when I hear hawks, falcons, anything like that. So Miguel coming through again. He comes through a lot on this reading. So you guys really do have, for the, who has a connection here with Miguel? Because he comes through a lot. I don't know if this is him telling me to change the subject, like, or her to wrap it up or what, but no, but I do think that you guys work very heavily with the divine. Like, I mean, you guys have the child divine here. You're of a higher realm. You're spiritually tapped in. You're fucking connected with your source, God, the universe, whatever it may be. You're connected with your guides here. Your ancestors coming through, standing beside you, standing behind you heavy. Not so much like, you know, moving you around like you're taking your own leadership. Like you are, what we had leadership card. You're making decisions. Someone here making executive decisions over here. You're making big moves over here. And you have a team behind you. You have a spiritual team behind you, okay? So it says innocence, purity, and redemption suggests a special connection with the divine. You have a special connection with the divine, okay? And I think they even view you as just like this child. They really view you as someone very pure, innocent, childlike. Like they really do see and someone. So there could be someone here connected. Maybe you have like I said, you have an ancestor watching, or someone like a family member that sees you in such a pure, innocent, childlike fashion. Like they still see you like my little girl, my little boy, you know, like you're their little one, you know. They see you as that. So if this isn't a family member that immediately pop in your head, maybe someone that you've dreamt about, this is definitely like a spirit guide or an angel. It could even be Archangel Michael, like literally looking at you as someone to be treasured, someone to protect. Like you are very protected here, okay? And I think this is actually the perfect card to end off on, Child Divine. Like there is this innocence, this light about you. And yeah, I think okay, one more. Awakening, Archangel Gabriel. So it says looking at things from a different perspective. You're it says a temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. So you were in a standstill, right? Like I said before, it was like there's this apprehension. But no, the call is coming through. You have archangels around you heavy. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Ariel, whoever it is that you connect with, they're heavy around you. And the messenger coming through. Messengers coming through telling you, continue to be yourself. Don't be inauthentic to what you're doing, okay? Don't get wrapped up in illusions, okay? Stay true to who you are, your art, your message, what it is that you want to create, right? Like what it is that you want to put out into the world. So that's your guys' reading. I hear the crows. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, evening, wherever you're at. Stay healthy, hydrated, and blessed. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it because it does help my channel. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Stay healthy, hydrated, and blessed. And I hope you're treated as you treat others. Bye.